Hey guys, it is now my 28-week update and this is my third trimester, so I'm finally in the home stretch, which is so exciting. I only have a few months left to go until the baby is here in April, and so yeah, I wanted to share with you my 28-week update and some of the things that have been happening lately in the past few weeks. I know the last update that I put up was my 25-week update, and usually I do it every 2 weeks, but I wanted to wait until 28 weeks just because it was my third trimester and I thought I'd have more to share with you and it would be more exciting. So, I am 28 weeks officially. I'm going to read to you some of the stuff that is on my pregnancy app that I check every week and tell you a little bit about how the baby is doing at this time. So it says, by this week your baby weighs 2 1/4 pounds, about the size of an eggplant, and measures 14.8 inches from head to heels. Your baby can blink his or her eyes, which now sport lashes. With increasingly developed eyesight, your baby may be able to see the light that filters in through your womb. So that's pretty cool. I did go to my 28-week doctor appointment a few days ago. They did the sonogram, so they said the baby is about 2 pounds, 4 ounces, which is what it says on the app. So he is growing the way he's supposed to grow. And everything looked good in the sonogram. I'm going to have another sonogram in a few weeks. I think my 32-week sonogram is the next sonogram that I have, and it's also my last sonogram. That one is supposed to be like the 3D or 4D one where you can really see his facial features, so that one's going to be really exciting. And yeah, when I get the pictures from that one, I will definitely share it with you guys, but I'm so excited for that sonogram. So yeah, that's at my 32-week one though, so that's later. I did go to my appointment. I had my glucose test, which you get at 28 weeks. They do the glucose test because a lot of women who are pregnant can develop diabetes. So they give you this cup of this clear liquid. Well, mine was clear. And it's very sugary and sweet. I've heard from so many friends and so many people who have taken the glucose test that it is the most disgusting drink that you'll ever drink, and it's just like unbearable. So I went in there with that mindset like, okay, I'm just gonna chug it, I'm just gonna drink this nasty drink. And when the nurse gave it to me, it tasted like Sprite. I was surprised. Like, I was sipping on it and I was like, this tastes like flat Sprite. Is this the right thing? Like, did you give me the right drink? And she was like, yeah, most people hate it and they can't even stand it. And I was like, well, it's not bad. So, I don't know. Maybe I had like a different kind or something, but it literally tasted like flat Sprite, so it was very easy to drink. And I don't even really drink soda, but I mean, if you're waiting to drink the most disgusting thing of your life and then it's like Sprite, it's really not bad. So, they give you a small cup of that, you drink it up. I think you have like 10 minutes to drink it, and then you have to wait an hour in the doctor's office, and after an hour they draw blood and then they check your levels and see if you passed the glucose test. So I'm hoping I passed. I haven't heard back. I think that's good. They said that if I do pass, they probably won't even call me, and then if I don't, they'll call and I have to go back in and take like a much longer test to check if I have gestational diabetes. And that's like a 3-hour one where you have to drink something and then they have to draw your blood like every 30 minutes, I believe. So I'm hoping that I pass this glucose test so I don't have to go back in and do that one. So I did the glucose test. I also had my tdap vaccine, which is for the whooping cough. And man, that hurt my arm. Like, my arm is still sore from that vaccine. I got it on a Monday and I felt fine the rest of the day. I went to work, I was okay. The next morning I woke up and I just felt horrible. So I don't know if that's happened to any of you guys who are pregnant and have had this vaccine, but I woke up and I had like aches and pains. Like, I had a horrible headache, I felt nauseous, I just was not feeling well at all. So I called my doctor, I spoke to the nurse, and I asked her, you know, she thought I was coming down with something, if I should be worried, if I should go to my primary physician and check it out. And she said that sometimes the vaccine can have a side effect that will make you feel really sick, and that's probably what it was. And to just wait it out, and you know, in a few days if I wasn't feeling better, then to go to my doctor and see if I have the flu or something. So I ended up feeling better like that evening, but that whole day was really, really rough. So pretty sure it was from the vaccine. I'm much better now. I obviously wasn't sick, but yeah, that was no fun at all. So anyway, I had my vaccine for the whooping cough. They also recommend that like your husband, your parents, anyone who's going to be around the baby a lot the first 2 months should get this vaccine. So I'm going to have, you know, the baby's grandparents and my husband and stuff get it as well. But other than that, the appointment went really, really well. Now, since I am in my 3rd trimester, I will be going every 2 weeks to the doctor instead of 4 weeks. And that's exciting because I love going to the doctors. I love just, you know, checking on the baby and making sure everything is okay. And I don't know, it really comforts me. So I like to go to the doctors. And I think once I am about 36 weeks, I go every week from there on. So yeah, some updates from the past few weeks. I've definitely had a lot more back pain, like lower back pain. And I've noticed that a lot more. I've had some hip pain when I sleep because I have to sleep on my sides, and I just think all of the pressure from my belly and everything is just really like affecting my hips. So I have to turn from side to side like constantly throughout the night because my hip will hurt, so I'll have to turn the other way, and then that hip will start hurting, and then I have to turn back, and it's just, yeah, sleeping has been a little difficult for me. I mean, I still do sleep through the night for the most part, besides getting up and running to the bathroom. But yeah, the hip pain has been bothering me a little bit. Another thing is that I can't really bend over fully. So I kind of have to like squat down if I have to pick something up, because bending over, it's just, there's so much pressure there now that the baby's so much bigger. So that's really hard for me. So bending over is now difficult. So picking things up, like tying my shoes, like just stuff like that is getting more difficult. I can feel the baby so much more now. I actually, like every single night when I'm going to bed, laying down and watching TV, the baby is going crazy in my belly. Like literally, I think he's like doing karate or something, because he's just going crazy and I can feel him all over. And even last night, I had my hand on my stomach and I just felt like this like huge thump. And I like literally felt a hand or a foot or something like raise up. And it was just the weirdest feeling ever. Like I felt it, the whole entire thing come out of my stomach almost. Like so weird. But it only happened once. It's probably going to happen more and more as the baby grows and as I get bigger. But it was very strange. So yeah, I think the baby's been kicking a lot on my ribs or something, because my ribs are really starting to hurt and I can feel pressure up towards my ribs, especially when I'm sitting. It's just, it's awful. I have to like constantly change my position and everything, even when watching TV. But yeah, just seeing the baby move around, like I can see my stomach move and like thump here and there, and it's just, it's really, really neat. So I love that part. And I will do a belly shot for you guys at the end of this video and show you, because I haven't done that in a while. But if you do ever want to see how big my belly is getting, I do post pictures on my Instagram, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram. Everything is down below, so my name and everything for all of my social media is down below in the description box. The nursery is still not set up yet. We're working on that, and the name is not really picked out yet, but I think we may wait to announce the name once the baby is born anyway, so I may not tell you guys that once we decide what it is. But the nursery, once that is done, I am going to do a full nursery tour for you guys, so that'll be later on, but look for that video because I'm going to do that. Other than that, I've just been feeling really heavy lately. Like before, I just felt very energetic and like I could do anything, and I would like forget sometimes that I was even pregnant, but now it's like the bump is pretty big and I just feel really heavy, and it's harder to like get up like from the couch or from bed. Like I used to be able to just jump up and go and I was fine, and now it takes a little bit more time. So, and that was bound to happen, but that's definitely been happening lately. For cravings, I would say that I've been craving like those little mandarin oranges. They're called halos. Well, the ones that I buy are called halos. I've been eating like 3 to 4 of those a day, and I just can't get enough. They're so good. And I'm kind of happy that I'm craving those because those are healthy. It's fruit, so, you know, I've been craving like all the junk food recently, but those definitely I've been loving. And they have to be seedless because I hate dealing with the seeds. The Halos I think are seedless and they're so, so good right now. So I've been eating a lot of those. And then also after dinner, like before I go to bed, I always have to have some snack or something to eat because I will just be starving. So I usually have been eating this Special K cereal that I love. It's the chocolate almond Special K and it's so good. So I've been having a small bowl of that at night, like before I go to bed. I talked to my doctor, like my weight has been on track, so I've gained the amount of weight like that I'm supposed to. She expects me to gain around 30 pounds, maybe 35 pounds total throughout the whole pregnancy. And I think I've already gained about like 18. So she expects me to gain 30. I have about 12 more to go and I have a few months more. So hopefully I can stay in that range because I don't really want to gain too much more than that. But you never know. I mean, as long as the baby's healthy, that's all I care about. But yeah, so for my weight, everything looks good so far. It is kind of scary to go to the doctor's and step on the scale and see that it's like gone up. It's so weird. But I know that it's supposed to happen and I know that it's healthy and that I should be gaining weight and that I am. So that's really good. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have too much else to share, just that, you know, the baby's doing really well. I'm now in my 3rd trimester, which is so, so exciting. I have videos that I planned to film this trimester for you guys. I want to do just a video on like my favorite pregnancy products throughout pregnancy that I've been using. And then definitely a video on like all the things that I got for my baby shower, which is coming up in about a month or so. And then obviously the nursery tour and my hospital bag, like what I pack in my hospital bag. I'm definitely going to do that video. So I have a lot of fun pregnancy videos coming up for you guys. And if you have any recommendations or want to see any specific videos related to pregnancy, then just please leave them down below because I really, really would love to get those up for you guys. And I would love to know like what you guys want to see. So I have a bunch of videos planned, but if you guys have recommendations for videos that you want to see, just let me know and I would love to do that. I will show you guys right now what the belly is looking like. So if you can see, this is the bump now. It's gotten pretty big. And then from this angle, this shirt is not very tight. Let's see. That's what it looks like from this angle. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for my 28-week update. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, just leave them down below. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.